howdy nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Mairimashita Iruma-kun chapter 431. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm and it is slowly but surely killing my channel, and in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty over there, hi kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked winter anime season in full swing, in which today we covered Oshinoko. Tomorrow, we're covering Jujutsu Kaisen and Madosehi no Slave. We also cover Soso no Frieren, Hell's Paradise Jigakuraku, Fire Force, Tune into the Midnight Heart, Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Legals, Dead Account Medalist, and Digimon. And there's even more on the way, including not just Iruma-kun, but also the spin-off Mafia. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, damn Henry, that was fast. So after getting a translation spell at work, well, he confessed, and I think it's basically all but confirmed that this is Bearzy, aka Amari's mama, considering that he just confessed to her. So yeah, let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled Azazel Henry Demon Part 4. Let's see. You've completed it, this translation spell? Yes, sir. It is, its use is limited to humans, though. The specifics are in my report. I see. You develop magic that will be useful for obtaining information from humans while taking their hazardous nature into account. And with Sullivan-sama's cooperation at that, incredible. Very well. Azazel Henry, I grant you permission to enter the observation pod. May I really? If we have the ability to have an actual conversation, we should put it to use. By interacting without barriers, you'll gain much more information. Dude, I swear to God, if we get the confirmation that this is Mercy, this is going to confirm a lot of things about the what we saw at the in the Great Beyond Gate. This is a fragrance to mask one's scent, developed for covert operations. Human scent tempts demons. Be sure to have the human apply it before you enter the pod. Maintain a constant distance and limit your meetings to an hour at most. Understood? Yes, sir. Man, oh God. Okay, let's keep going. I'll conduct a meeting at once. Azazel, sir? No, never mind. Yes, sir. No matter how I try to stop it, it's already too late. He knows. He knows! Now then, I will start the inquiry. Right. Maintain your distance and answer each question truthfully. Yes. First, let's have your name. My name? Your place of origin? Your age? Let's see. Your parents? Siblings? Are you choosing to remain silent? Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not it. Actually, I don't remember, you see. So we don't even know what year this is happening in. At all. You don't? Huh? When I came to, I was in a flower field. I don't remember from before that. Especially anything about myself. So she wandered into the flower field that's from the Great Beyond Gate. There's a reason why Amari was brought into that gate. Remember the theory that only humans can go in there. It feels like based on what was said a couple of chapters ago, it's anything with human blood, any human blood. So that would be in this case it's definitely, well, obviously Iruma, but now because it really seems like Amari is a Haffa, she's a mixed breed, that means that includes her too. God, it just makes me think of freaking Forca with how Camelot's rules work too. Because in that situation, what was going on with that is that no supernatural beings were allowed in Camelot. They couldn't go in there. But because in, like, say, in Lancelot's case, because he is a mixed breed of human and fae, he could go in there because he had human blood up in there. And in the case of Tristan, because Elizabeth was reincarnated as a human technically, so he does have some human blood in there, so he could go into Camelot as well. So you see, there's acceptance. So I see where you're going with this, Nishi. I see it. I see the vision. Even the fact that you're a human. Yes, I'm human. Of course I am. What about the human world? The human world? You mean like Japan, America? Are you talking about the world? Japan, America? So what we do know is because of America existing, obviously. It's definitely, like, we do know that it's at least, this is definitely taking place in the 19th, that's taking, it's got to be at least in the 20th century where this is at. 20th or 21st century, in terms of Merzi, when she wandered into the demon realm. It's got to be at least in the 20th century. That's my guess, anyway. Oh, God damn it, Mouse. Come on. Work with me here. Wait, where are we? This is, not the human world that you know. This, world is the home of demons, magical beasts, and deities. This is the netherworld, and I am a demon. What? How did she not figure this out? What? The netherworld? Magical beasts? Deities? No way, that's straight up fantasy. Wait, but we couldn't communicate at all, and you did mention magic. What did you think was going on? Like, I got taken to a secret, foreign, military base or some evil organization's research lab. What? So, you're a demon. You look so much like a human, though. Woman, did you not read any fantasy books or something? Like, come on. But your hair and eyes are so pretty. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to keep, my distance. No. That's not it. That's not it at all. Just if you get any closer, my emotions will get away from me. Your emotions? You mean... This is something so straight out of, like, a romance manga. It totally is. Like, this is a woman's fantasy, okay? What this woman is going through right now, like, almost any woman would... Oh, you know what? I'm going to include some of you men's in this conversation, too, because I know this is a gay fantasy, too. You women's, man's, and in between, you would be dying if you... to have this kind of fantasy. Let's be real. Oh my god. Your emotions, you mean what you said before? I'd like to give you, I'd like you to give me a name. Huh? My name? I want you to pick it for me. Me? Huh? Well, right, let's see. It is Mercy! Yes! So yeah! This is Mercy! So, this does confirm, like, we already had an inkling. But yeah, this does confirm that this is Mercy, and not only that, this does confirm that Amari is a mixed breed. Like, let's be real, everything leading up to this moment really kind of confirmed that Amari was mixed breed. I mean, the fact that in regards to the Field of Flowers, or Beyond the Demon Gate, that the flowers was something that Amari knew about in terms of the flowers with her, and the ties of that to her mother. And then the fact that in regards to the Demon Gate, why Amari was probably sucked in with Iruma was because of the human connection. Because only humans could go beyond the Demon Gate. Like, between those two things, it's like, yeah, that really makes sense that Amari is a mixed breed. And as I said, this is what we're getting here is very similar to what we saw with Camelot in Four Nights of the Apocalypse. So anything that has even the teeniest drop of human blood up in them, they can go beyond the gate. That makes so much sense to me. If you're a Forkoa reader, you understand what I'm talking about. And you're probably like thinking, yeah, that totally makes sense. Mercy? What? Well, that's the name of the fruit you seem to enjoy. And it resembles the decoration on your clothing. Oh, you mean that cherry-looking thing? Cherry-looking thing. Mercy. Mercy, how cute. Thank you. It's a lovely name. God, I really hope that... Oh my God, I swear to God, if this ends up being like an incest thing between Iruma and Amari, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, because we have 2 incest series that are happening right now. Or like, the new one we just covered today is a potential incest series where, as the one from Tsuyokoji, like, after that vow that happened this past week, it's like, yeah, I think that is, like, heading in the incest direction. So I'm like, dude, Nishi, don't do it, don't. Like, part of me's like, I want to kind of see the incest, see it go in the incest direction just because. But the other part of me is like, no, don't do the incest. Don't do the incest shit on me, damn it. So, what's your name then? Oh, mine is, wait, one guess. A guess? Henry reporting, dude, like, you cannot deny that Mercy is a lot like Aroma. Like, I would just love to see Mercy be related to, like, Aroma in some way. I do. I know it'd be some incestual shit, okay? But God, it just makes sense. And, like, again, it depends on what year this is. Because we've seen something similar, like, I gotta kind of tie it into Demon Slayer for a second, because we have seen, like, a descendant kind of, not descendant, I'm sorry, a reincarnation kind of thing with Tanjiro before. So I'm just like, if it's kind of like that, where, like, Tanjiro's, like, the reincarnation of Mirzi or something, which I honestly doubt, but because I think he's more of the, like, closer to, like, a reincarnation of Delkira or something like that. But, no, I think he's more of a descendant of Delkira, in all honesty. Yeah, that feels right. Oh my God, if he is, like, if his parents are connected to Merzi, like, whether it's like a relative or something like that, like whether it's like a sister or something, I will fucking lose my mind. I will. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about that. What are you laughing at? I got in one, didn't I? Henry reporting? The last part isn't part of it. The last part? The Henry report? This concludes my report. Right. You successfully conversed, communicated, and established a rapport with the human. Magnificent. This is a huge step for our investigation of the human world. Continue to monitor and observe. Yes, sir. Azazel Henry, orderly, earnest, the very picture of an elite demon. Oh my God, he's quite capable. He'll be a useful young man. Ah, it's the Nightwalker! Oh my God. Oh, we're gonna see how the Nefarious clan gonna be tied into this. We know Galigo is gonna protect Iruma no matter what. Let's be fucking real. Henry definitely has an investment in protecting Iruma. Oh, for sure, because obviously. But at the same time, it's like, my thing. Aruma's not human anymore. Like, everyone's like flipping out about Iruma being human. But motherfucker, Aruma's not human anymore. There's no reason for this shit. In the case of Amari, I just think about like what we've seen with mixed breeds, okay? Like, well, Lancelot, I'm gonna put. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put Iruma kind of more so in the same category as Lancelot for right now, because Lancelot, obviously, he's half fae, half human, but we have a little bit of an extra situation going on with him. I'm spoiling for Ko, you have to deal with it. Where he basically drank a full lake of pure chaos. Yes, he did. That's the Lady of the Lake. He drank a lake of pure chaos. And he's as strong as, like, the sins, the 7 deadly sins. And why I kind of I'm putting Iruma in that category right now as like Lancelot is because of the whole thing with Dalkira. He hasn't fully bonded with Dalkira, but like after that like Mazuku moment that we saw, it's like, yeah, I feel like it's like a mixture of like a Lancelot meets Yusuke kind of thing. That's what it feels like, at least to me right now. Now, Amari, on the other hand, could you make the argument that Amari is kind of in that same category as well? I can't say it's the same category as Lancelot because, as I said, yeah, Lancelot has drank pure chaos, so it's kind of hard to say that. Where would I say she would be? Would I say she's... No, I know where I would say she's kind of like in... Part of me wants to say the Tristan category, but I can't, if I'm going to use for Koa as a reference, as a furthest analogy. I can't say Tristan because Tristan is part goddess and part demon and part human to an extent. So like that feels kind of wrong. Part of me is like I feel like the right comparison for this would be, which was the first thing that came to mind actually, would be Gohan in Dragon Ball. Because we saw how powerful Gohan became. And at one point, he was even more powerful than Goku. And I feel like that's what's kind of going on with Amari. Because, as I said, with mixed breeds, there's just something that makes them a little bit more powerful. Lancelot's case, obviously, even before the chaos factor, he was already pretty goddamn strong. Let's be goddamn real. But the chaos factor makes him a whole lot stronger. But in Amari's case, though, yeah, Amari is more like, I feel like she's more like Gohan in that regard. Yeah, that feels right. But yeah, like, I feel like Iruma, obviously, as I said, Iruma is kind of like that Yusuke meets Lancelot kind of situation. That's where it really kind of gives. It does. But man, you can't, it's going to be interesting to see what happens from here though. Because I feel like what happened previously when there was that, remember when they went through the Great Beyond Gate? Remember, that was a test. That was Dalkira's test. The real question is that human blood still there? Is there any humanity left up in Iruma? Because if there is any bit of human blood left up in him, he could still cross the Great Beyond Gate. Amari, because the thing is with Iruma, at least as far as we know, compared to Amari could still go through the Beyond Gate. Because of, it's kind of, she's kind of born with it. It's not just Maybelline. As far as Iruma, we know it's not, he wasn't born, well, we don't know for sure yet. It wasn't not just Maybelline for him. He was not, but Amari can go through the gate at any point. That's what it seems like to me, is Amari can go through that gate. And I gotta wonder if at some point Amari's gonna want to go through that gate and go into the human world. Especially if it turns out that Mirzi is alive. as far as he knows, that Merzi is alive. That'll be very interesting to see. But the other thing though, is what if all the other, actually, you know what, now that I think about it, remember what was said about how humans like increase demon powers? Yeah, that really fucking makes sense in terms of Omri, and now I'm thinking about it more. But now you gotta wonder, if it gets out that Omri is a mixed breed, woo, you're gonna have mofos hunting her down. You're gonna have mofos try to probably hunt her down because they would, eating her would probably make them even more powerful, or like just maybe not just eating her, maybe even just having some of her blood or something. I gotta wonder if that's gonna be the case, or is it because her? No, I think it would, because you gotta remember with Omri, she has the blood of the Azazils up in there. If it was just an ordinary demon's blood, it'd be like, nah, maybe not. But you have the Azazel blood up in there, mixed with human blood. You gotta wonder if it gets out that she is part human, they're gonna start hunting. You're gonna see demons hunting her down. And at that point, is she going to retreat to the human world? That will be very interesting to see. I'm very curious what you guys think, because this is a very interesting dilemma. One, do you think, do you think there might be, obviously, oh yeah, that's right. In the case, I just remembered, I know you guys are going to give me shit in the comment section, because Iruma did work with the mangaka, of the series that they were talking about. Oh my god. Then, what do you guys think about the idea of this idea, if it gets out that that Omri is a mixed breed, that you're gonna have demons hunting her down. You're gonna have the fingers hunting her down, because her blood is a mixture of human blood, which is already going to enhance the demon's power, on top of the Azazel blood, which is strong as fuck. And do you think that's going to eventually cause her to, and maybe even Iruma to an extent, force Iruma's hand and have both of them go to the human world? I feel like that's the only way you're going to get them to go to the Iruma to go to the human world, is to protect Omri. That's what it seems like to me anyway. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And also in the case of Iruma, do you think that after that whole Mazaku moment, do you think there's any human blood left up in there? And hell, I'm just thinking about it too. I think even if his human blood is gone, I think he's still going to be hunted down because of the Delcura-ness of it all. That's what it seems like to me anyway. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Iruma content. Few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!